X-ray, INPX. Co-Diagnostics announcing milestone of over 10 million COVID-19 tests sold. mRNA, Moderna confirms supply agreement with Ministry of Health to supply Singapore with their COVID-19 vaccine. That's Michael Romeo November Alpha, Moderna.
Mío parece que ese es el piso para mí. Aquí cayendo un poquito, cayendo otro poco. Hoy. Voy a comprar un poquito de niño, a ver cómo se corta. Tiene un poquito de rebote ahí.
Shares of Twitter popping to the high, 52.48, up about 1.5% for Twitter. NASDAQ Composite up 0.69%, Dow up 0.6%, S&P up 0.59%.
No tenemos nada, no tenemos alerta.
Netflix on the downside just broke out of a channel that I had.
Netflix. Vamos a revisar un rebote de Netflix.
SHOP, Shopify, shares pulling back here now. Business Insider says that Jeff Bezos is said to be working on a Shopify competitor. That's Sandy Hotel Oscar Papa. Shopify shares dropping.
Al broker Webull.
Report says in recent months, Bezos has been directly involved in discussions about launching a new online store service that could potentially compete with Shopify. Says the talks were more of a defensive move to Shopify's growing threat as a competitor.
With some higher low.
That's SHOP. Now at 1047.49, dropping about $10 on that report. SHOP, Shopify.
Be a HOD.
CRIS, Curious popping here. Charlie Romeo India Sandy, CRIS. Curious hitting 853 at the high.
Amazon had that little drop. Now back, it's higher back.
Dándole para hacer short. Voy a esperar a que suba otro poquito más.
Bullish flow alert in.
PFE Pfizer, Mexican Foreign Ministry official says Mexico to order Pfizer vaccine doses this Monday. Could arrive in 5 to 8 days. That's PFE Pfizer.
This week's 20.
Amazon.
Alright, I'm back.
Yo le envié, vamos a ver si funciona. Netflix iba a regular, perdí la entrada de Netflix. Y vamos a ver.
CDXS, Cadexis, shares popping here 1959, up about 11%. Charlie Delta X-Ray Sandy.
Tengo una posición en DBX. DBX. Por encima de 24.
Got a roulette, bullish flow alert is, they're buying this for 172.50, paying 325.
OPEC sees 2020 world oil demand falling by 9.77 million barrels per day versus previous forecast of 9.75 million. Drop 2021 oil demand rising by 5.9 million versus previous 6.25 million barrel rise. Lowest 2020 oil demand view reflects uncertainty around COVID-19 impact on OECD transport fuel use in first half of 2021 and forecast of a mild
Well, look
winter.
at that. We hit 75
That
and
from
then pull back. Nick, did you get any off at all? I walked out of my desk. Off my desk. For a few minutes.
No, I wasn't even looking at it. I took it off.
Crude is dipping here on those OPEC headlines.
Coming in now.
46.85,
Still very
up
light
28
volume, though.
cents.
it would have been a nice reshort at 75. Oh, it's coming in. This is the lows now, right?
Flex is just.
It's about to get limit down. Limit down is 64.31. 63 now. 50s. 63.52.
VXC.
10 points on the reshort. Who would have caught it?
Todavía le queda. Todavía. Mira, contrarrespiro del viernes.
The London
It breaks
Daily
down
Mirror
here
says
if you
UK
get
Health
down to 55
Secretary
before it
Hancock
has
has
any
told
kind of
lawmakers
bounce.
London will go into top
So it's got to break
tier
this level,
of
which is the first.
restrictions.
64 is the first level of potential support area on a, basically some pre-market volumes, but it's breaking down right now. Let's see if 64 holds or not. Limit down is now 61.58. So it's definitely selling off.
S&P futures just off the highs now, 36.85.75.
This is all-time highs on the SPY, right?
Tenemos una venta de Amazon.
No, it's showing 371. Looks like.
Tengo dos posiciones ahí que estoy cuidando, así que no voy a lograr Amazon. Así.
Las del baile están en botiquín.
Amazon subiendo. La alerta que recibimos está funcionando. Wow.
You watching anything else this morning?
Hey.
I did a small long scalp in Peru.
The IOC,
Pretty open,
Biosep
it's
moving higher, Bravo India Oscar Charlie.
And which one?
Company announcing it
V
received more than
VERU.
150,000 samples for COVID-19 testing to date. That's Bravo India Oscar Charlie.
You got a short off on that? Or went long?
No, pre-open I did a long scalp for like 20-30 cents. That's it.
Amazon subiendo.
I think Griff was long from like $6 to 11 or something. I bought some spy puts for Friday, 365s. I think it could be a crazy week.
Qué lindo.
Hoy no quiere rendir.
73.
Está bien.
Twitter.
Talking to myself here. Keep forgetting, but I have to keep
For
talking to myself.
Tesla next week.
REPH, Retro Pharma, REPH, Retro Pharma, getting another pop here.
27% at the
Share is
high
up
on REPH.
27% at the high on
Romeo Echo
REPH.
Papa Hotel.
Romeo Echo Papa Hotel.
But what I was saying is ARVN would just held that short for a couple thousand shares. From 74, you'd be up a nice, almost what 25 G's or more right now. So let's see if it can get down to 55 area.
Don't see that name a lot.
Oh, we just alerted that. Steady bullish $31 fall.
Wow, it actually was at 630s. Those are the nice shortest there.
VUZI, Vuzix popping here.
VUZI, Vuzix, popping here. Victor Uniform Zulu India.
VUZI.
VUZI.
Dude, I sold a 740 call on Friday for Tesla at $9. And a
Vuzix
780.
At the high.
Vuzix hitting
520.
456 at the high.
Where is
Vuzix.
it now?
I said I sold a Tesla 740 call at $9. It's on Friday. It's 450. Well, but it was actually higher this morning.
Yeah.
And a 780 call for $5 or 520.
Nice.
Muy volando.
1,800.
AMC is down 20% this morning.
Espera un poquito más de lo que tenemos una razón pequeña. Así que estamos hasta el viernes. No sé.
Another chain looking to take them out.
ARVN, Alpha Romeo Victor
ARVN,
November, Wedbush,
Alpha Romeo Victor
raising the
November,
price target
Wedbush,
to a new street
raising
high
the price target
of
to a new street
$93.
high of
That's Alpha Romeo
$93.
Victor November.
That's Alpha Romeo Victor November.
Oh, that's the one we're trading. We're just trading.
Like that.
They just gave it a price target upgrade. ARVN.
Venus off the
Shares of our Venus
pre-market highs now
off the
63.78.
pre-market highs now
At a high of
63.78.
$79
At a high
earlier.
of $79 earlier.
Company announcing
Promising results in their
Kodak
promising
protein
results in their
degraders
Kodak
ARV
protein
B471 and ARV 110.
B471 and ARV 110.
That little dip. Okay.
PYPL, PayPal seeing some
PYPL
activity, Wall Street activity, and PayPal. PYPL.
So where are you moving to today? New apartment?
Yeah, not too far from here. Let me close this office door. Just get some shut that up. I can't lock my freaking office door because Enzo, whoever installed the lock, didn't check the box for the key. So they threw out the box with the key, but installed the lock. But yeah, I didn't want to say what I think about that. But obviously,
That I mentioned in pre-market ZM.
Report London to move into tier 3.
report London to move into tier 3.
tape the back of the door so that Enzo can't lock. He locked this out. I had to literally learn how to. I had to go on YouTube to figure out how to pick a lock. And I was surprised that I was actually able to do it. It wasn't that hard. So then I had to tape the knob so that that's what if he locks himself in here. I can't get him out yet.
VXRT, Vaxart, there is popping here 795. Victor X-ray Romeo Tango, VXRT.
VXRT, Vaxart, shares popping here 795. Victor X-ray Romeo Tango, VXRT.
Yay! Mom, yeah.
Tenemos la señal de venta. Hoy, cuando salí, DX está funcionando.
Good morning, guys.
Shares of Vaxart continuing to spike here now, 804 VXRT.
Shares of Vaxart continuing to spike here now, 804 VXRT.
Through a few bodegas and you guys are funny. I actually throw them in ice like this one time in the cooler, so that brought that.
Weird text messages like that. Details, 911. 630 contracts.
Ahí va el 10. Estamos el 10 un poquito más para arriba, pero tenemos a Boeing. Está bajando.
RUBY, Rubius Therapeutics, halted on a circuit breaker now. Romeo Uniform Bravo Yankee. RUBY, Rubius Therapeutics, halted on a circuit breaker now. Romeo Uniform Bravo Yankee.
VX está funcionando.
$8.81 at the high on RUBY. That's up $38.81 at the high on RUBY.
Toma el VX.
That's up 38% now. Shares of PayPal popping to the highs, 221.13, Papa Yankee, Papa Lima. So that the shares of PayPal popping to the highs, 221.13, Papa Yankee, Papa Lima. PYPL. So that the call activity a little while ago.
Y el de Twitter long.
PYPL.
They are buying this week's 551, today 276. Also just got a swift bullish flow alert on Twitter. This week 53.
December 31st, payment $12.
No tenemos posición. Vamos a ver cómo va Boeing. VX. El level 2 se ve bien para DBX. Tenemos una buena señal. Aquí, una buena señal aquí que tiene que ver con el MACD. Solamente necesitamos que llegue a 420. Porque mira, tenemos bastante size aquí. Puede subir. Estamos a
DASH, DoorDash, and Payfare partnered to launch their Dash Direct Visa card and mobile banking app. DASH, DoorDash, and Payfare partnered to launch their Dash Direct Visa card and mobile banking app. That's Delta Alpha Sandy Hotel. DASH.
ver cómo va Boeing.
Surely, so mainly I'm trading a lot of
Muy bien.
Big boys and girls are doing.
RIOT, Riot Blockchain moving here, Romeo India Oscar Tango.
I want to know what's going on.
Company out with a press release earlier. RIOT, Riot Blockchain moving here, Romeo India Oscar Tango. Company out with a press release earlier.
Después del low del día es 2.30.
Company reporting an 8 megawatt pilot project to evaluate
Y ahí cobramos boy.
latest generation immersion module technology and energy strategies in Texas. Reporting an 8 megawatt pilot project to evaluate India Oscar Tango. Latest generation immersion module technology and energy strategies in Texas. That's
Okay.
RUBY resuming trade after a circuit breaker halt. Ruby is hitting $9.10 at the high. Romeo Uniform Bravo Yankee up about 40% at the high for RUBY. Ruby is hitting $9.10 at the high. Romeo Uniform Bravo Yankee up about 40% at the high for RUBY.
Be watching.
Good morning, guys.
Vamos
Griff, you're in it?
a
3168, and then of course, VWAP 3161, Renewable 34.
Let me add up. Any good premiums out there?
5960, so that's going to be in the area.
Necesito más size aquí. Realmente
I didn't check for options.
Ahí, dale más.
Steady bullish flow alert.
Tenemos todo rojo en 3 minutos.
509.
Esperen los 33.
VERU, Veru, halted on a circuit breaker. Victor Echo Romeo
15
Uniform.
minutos, 30 minutos, en el 1 hora. Nos falta una señal de venta en el de 4 horas. Para confirmar que seguimos.
Stocks are getting demolished. EV sector getting demolished. CanDI at the low.
S30.
That's crazy. Oh wow, Griff, magic, fantastic.
Parece que está haciendo
Where's Yogi?
fondo en 2.33.
Different tickers that move numbers. So like from last time with trains, and it's a data point that I use.
AAL. Wow.
So that's the reason why I go here.
Vamos a dejarlo ahí porque anyway estamos hasta el. Wow.
Top P11 morning.
El viernes también, pero. Vamos a ver. Podría coger.
A lot of pumping up.
No ahora, pero vamos a darle un ratito más a ver si llega nuestro.
Yeah.
VERU, Veru, resuming trade after a circuit breaker halt. Victor Echo Romeo Uniform. Shares now at 1046, up 68% VERU.
They're trying to cause a squeeze on the EV alone.
So Dish Gala, this is what I would be watching. This is probably to kind of get some context. Although, yeah, it's coming back here a little look right here. It's, set up same. And I want to expect this to play out today. This will be pressing.
So anyone know what's the deal with AMC? Shit is down 20% this morning.
But so I will be watching support at 30. If we're to break the next area of support, I see 100. But it's great. See their last 3 sessions. Very well respected support. 30. That breaks. Short. The other side here, you're long, I'll be watching to see if this is-
Están hablando de que de eso mismo, de hacerle short a Boeing. Yo voy a mantener mi posición a pesar de que ya estaba verde. Tenemos un poquito más de tiempo. Una señal de verde en DBX, aún estamos verdes en DBX. Que vamos a ser pacientes. Boeing, está subiendo otra vez. Tenemos Boeing. Boeing está ahora mismo peleando con un EMA en el 1 hora y rebotando en el medium calendar de la media hora. Y el 15 minutos también está más o menos del medium calendar. Pero en el 15 minutos está por debajo del medium calendar y en el 5 minutos está debajo de los EMA. Probable que tengamos un bounce ahora como a 2.35 y otro flush. Y ahí una pequeña señal de venta. Esta señal de compra es fuerte. ¿Qué pasa aquí en los 35?
Now let's see head and shoulders to. This,
Ahí va, 2.35.
Market making new highs here.
Window, this, not necessarily sizing the key too much. You got 34, 31, 70, 67. You got BY 31, 60, 50, plus the 34.
Just the one trade this morning.
I do like this though, and confirm on volume and just kind of keep in mind that this is the 34 or VY. So just FYI.
Por encima del medium kernel de los 15 minutos ahora.
What are you watching this morning?
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. I mean, there's a little bit of good premium on those puts. The $40 puts for this.
Comprando las 2.30 calls. Pero eso puede ser que están comprando las
I don't know, I
2.30
just feel like I want to sell
de short en
these
equity.
options today.
Probable que eson 2.30
Equities
calls que
are
estén comprando de VA y es para bajar el
too choppy for me.
Yeah.
Debajo de los IM de los 5 minutos, aún debajo del VWAP.
But it did well on this ARVN, bro. It should have
Y ahora
done a
está
little
por
bit
debajo
more.
del medium de
Yeah,
los
it's
15
only had
minutos.
200 shares, it should have done more.
O del IMA.
Oh, shit.
En
Oh,
ahora.
okay.
Position.
Okay.
Tenemos tiempo.
If you make $600 with 200
Vamos a ver
shares,
qué conectando. El 2.33.
Plenty of points on it, but it could have been way more.
yeah. Oh, rock pull on VERU. Not really a rug pull. I mean, it's still holding.
AMC off the lows now. AMC Entertainment after
172 calls.
lenders urge it to declare bankruptcy. Shares hitting a low of $3 now at 321 on Alpha Michael Charlie.
That stock's getting demolished.
Mayor de Blasio with his
34.
daily update now.
Perdiendo el nivel del 234. Tienen que defender ahí.
Mara and Riot blockchain moving up.
Yeah, that's not.
Set up right here. I would watch to see if it breaks over this downtrend resistance right here that it's at.
300 calls.
Defendiendo el 234. Perdimos la señal de venta de 1 hora.
XII.
Queda la de media hora.
This one has been in consolidation for a couple of weeks now.
Minutos. A los 3 minutos de venta. A los 10 minutos tenemos.
Oh, bro, we interviewed the babysitter.
Viendo el 234.
Yeah. And very nice girl.
FBIO, Fortress Biotech hitting new highs now. Foxtrot Bravo India Oscar.
Send her chat room access.
Wife is like, I don't think so. She made some due diligence calls, and she was told that she's gonna take everything in your husband.
Right here goes
Can't take
this
Enough to sell.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What do you want? Airbnb.
Un gol de mío. Expirando él en diciembre.
Pretty sure Yogi is.
SWI,
is on it.
Solar
Diciembre
Winds.
31.
Yogi, why so quiet, bro? You went to
8K
Swan
shows
House
company
this
has been
weekend?
made aware of a cyber attack that inserted a vulnerability within Orion monitoring products. That's Sandy Whiskey India, SWI,
Ese.
Solar Winds.
I don't have internet at the other place yet until Thursday.
Well, you can still work from your house.
Yeah.
VTVT trying to pop back up, and NH as well. Runners from last Friday. Watching ACB trying to bounce back. Was in a little consolidation channel from between 10 for the last 15 minutes. EV sector trying to push back up as well. We got Neo reversing here at 40.40. KNDI testing VWAP, and Solo going for a VWAP test as well. So I just want to see if we're gonna keep selling after 10:30 or we're gonna push back up. That's my little prediction this morning.
One
Levantando el
EV, a
234.
liquidity, a liquid name, $200 million
Puede
share.
ser que no tengamos
Not really interested. The name is easy to borrow. Might squeeze a little bit higher. And I'm also watching. Geez, I already forgot the name. God, where is it? XXII. Yeah.
SWI, Solar Winds, resumes
MSNT.
trading now. Sandy Whiskey, India.
215 calls.
Solar Winds at
December 18th, 2020 calls.
Oh shit! I hear your
547
auction
contracts.
in my headphones.
Morning, guys.
2062 now, down
Damn,
$2.75.
Yogi, how are you?
Sandy Whiskey, India, after
Slow now working.
acknowledging that cyber attack.
Okay.
A lot of
Yogi,
action
where are
this
the
morning.
premiums? Where are the premiums, bro?
So, I don't know if you guys saw space this morning.
ARVN? Or ARVN?
No, it wasn't one of my things. I really didn't care about 100% cash. Gap up on positive news, very thin. No options. There was just too much other
NNDM,
stuff going
Nano
on that was
Dimension
just
popping here
juicier.
on volume. November Delta Michael,
Space had a
NNDM.
15% gap down just because there was an issue with the launch on the weekend.
Yeah.
There was a big opening sell and balance that was bought up 10% from there. I'm watching Tesla. This week they're getting added in. It also gapped up with the market to some resistance from
La
last week.
transmisión hasta la.
There's some juicy premiums on Tesla if you guys want to play that into the weekend. I mean the 700s are 12 bucks.
Mañana la función.
I mean they can probably double if it gets to 650, 660, but I think you're safe until the highs, and then you can, if it breaks the highs of last week, then you just get out of them or roll them up. But I don't think it's going to go above 700. Another 15% rally after the move that it's already had. Plus you had multiple upgrades, downgrades. It's kind of just consolidating. I think market makers are just going to be selling premium this whole week and just, take the sucker retail money that thinks it's going to continue to rally. But again, if you're going to play that,
AMRN,
just play it
Ameren
small.
getting a pop here. Alpha Michael
I'm
Romeo
short
November,
calls. I'm going to be
AMRN.
selling calls on spikes.
Ameren spiking here on very heavy volume now.
Neo's bouncing.
Alpha Michael Romeo November.
Yeah, space. I sold some put spreads. But that plays over. I'm watching VERU as well. Another one.
Ameren,
Can continue higher.
positive note out from Piper says Visipa significantly helping patients with
50%
COVID.
higher, but
That's Alpha Michael Romeo
consolidates
November.
and holds. Got a pretty small flow. This thing can have another.
Says increasing, reiterate their $19 price target, increasing our confidence going into the two large COVID-19 studies. That's Alpha Michael Romeo November.
You had Dash gapping down 20 points. Well, not gapping, but sold off about 18 points right now. And Airbnb, they were both just dogs of the IPOs. Extremely high valuations. They're going to continue to go lower.
Spiking on that positive note now from Piper.
I'm all out of Dash.
AMRN.
I was held 200 shares from the IPO day.
Okay.
Vamos a ver. Sigue peleando Boeing el 234.
It's going down to $100. It's just so, it's just they caught retail at the highs here. These valuations, DoorDash.
But this Tesla, I agree with you, man. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna pop above 650.
Exactly. So you get some here. If it gets to 650, that will be the premium place
Shares
to
of
sell
Ameren
higher
hitting
calls as well. But if
$5.55
it breaks above that, then you got to be
at
careful.
the high.
Then,
AMRN.
you never know. It can still run. You don't want to get caught. But
7 to 7.
I just feel like the squeeze is over. After they had the pullback and the break above 600, you had 2 days where it went to 650.
37 calls.
And then it pulled back 70 points. So now it's just kind of in a consolidation area. Yeah, maybe it goes back to 650, but I think the 700s are safe. Or anything above 700, you want to be more conservative. I know Nick said he sold the 740s. Yeah, that's, they're selling for almost $6, $5.50. You're going to be safe with that. It's not going to go up 20% out of nowhere now, all of a sudden, for what?
500 contracts. OVV. 15 calls.
But
December
again, you
18th.
got to monitor it. So if you sell it, things start
754
squeezing,
contracts.
get out.
Yeah, well, you milk it down, you know. Your RP takes them off. But the
FCEF.
750s, damn,
9
bro,
calls.
so much on
December
750 on
Electric
Tesla.
tweeting now, Tesla
They're
focusing
empty.
on Model 3
533
and
No,
light
contracts.
production
they're
and quick
20
delivery
point. It's only
turnaround
720,
as
740,
insane
760s.
record is achievable.
Okay, yeah, I see.
There's 20 point
Back from electric,
increments.
Shit, 720 for
TSLA.
835.
Shares of
What?
Twitter hitting new highs now. TWTR.
Yeah, but I mean, like it's
Twitter.
rallying now, so like it's gonna move up, but it'll go up against you, as Tesla moves higher.
Yeah,
You guys got to be careful.
they can pop it above that 629.
Right now, it's at the highs of the day here, so this could rally to 640 just today, and then if it gaps up above last week's highs, then it's in rally mode again, and then it's possible it gets to 700.
calls.
But
December
you have
18th.
time to pay on your side. There's only 4 days left, so it's gonna, $12 is gonna pay 3 points a day, and then you have time to hedge. If it is breaking out, you get long the stock, or you just roll up. Take a loss on those and then roll up to the 740s.
January 15th, 2021. 500
Smart.
contracts.
Smart, REPH. What the heck is this? Okay, I'm gonna keep watching those calls on Tesla. A lot of juice on them. Bro, I feel like I have a jungle in my house, man.
I know, bro. I know the feeling.
SFIX. 60 puts. January 15th, 2021. 1,005 AMPN.
Stitch fix.
2,300 calls. December 18th, 2020. 98 broken. 405 calls. February 19th, 2021. 205 contracts.
Learned Tesla's achieved goal for Model S and Model X deliveries this quarter, now focusing on increasing Model 3
AMPN.
production.
3,400 calls. February 19th, 2021. 53 contracts.
Wow, I just got out of
Por
the
fin
Ah,
tenemos Boeing.
About that.
just doing
Vendido con bastante volumen.
Well, we still have orders open.
Yeah, I put that one. It's just so fast.
That NH and VTVT real shit was up almost 120% Friday on no news. Ruby.
Vamos.
INTC. 54 calls. December 31st, 2020. 500 contracts.
Well, we got 5 minutes left. A lot of individual names are still selling off. Cruise liners, airlines, everything very, very.
Netflix.
How you explain this, Yogi? What's going on?
Broke out above that this morning, went up to the area.
Both those sectors are weak. They're forming, like kind of flags on the daily. Not sure if they're gonna break up or down. Right now they're looking a little bit weaker, but they haven't confirmed the breakout yet. Market's gapping up. It's going to be like a very weird week. Remember, you have Tesla's going into the index, and a lot of stocks are going to get sold to come out of the index. It's also the last quarterly expiration for the year, and you have a lot of pension funds and those types of funds that need to adjust their positions by the end of this week. So it's going to be a lot of stuff going on here. I don't know. Tech is pretty strong though. Amazon is up 50 points. Apple's holding up. Yeah, and then you have the potential Christmas rally and stuff. So a lot of uncertainty. I think the next week or so. I don't really know. I don't have a view. I think there's going to be a pullback.
RUBY, Rubius Therapeutics, another pop here, hitting $10.22 at the high.
But
55%.
Yeah,
right
I mean,
now.
I think price is going to dictate, though.
That's Romeo Uniform Bravo Yankee.
I have a bias, but it doesn't. I'm not positioning for it. I'm just going to watch the action. I mean, Tesla's holding up strong. They just came out with some news numbers that they should blow out this quarter and everything. So it's a good start. Market breaks above 370, we rally. If not, maybe we get a pullback after 10:30 and we start rolling over. So I'm just watching for those signals.
Yeah. Okay. I was saying we have no economic release today. Tomorrow, nothing
Ruby.
important.
Ruby Therapeutics is rallying right now. RUBY.
Retail sales for November are due for Wednesday. OMC.
AVXL, Alpha Victor X-Ray Lima, Anavex Life Science getting a pop here to the high, $5.30.
Fortunately, it's not their infrared technology that work out there.
23 puts. December 18th, 2020. 859 contracts.
JD, Juliet Delta, JD.com, January 2022, $90 call sweep on JD.
Amazon breaks to the downside, and it breaks to the downside.
That Griff. Wow, fantastic.
BCDA.
Nice, Griff.
Shares of
All right,
Biocardia
man,
popping to the high, $4.20, up 47% for BCDA.
40 puts. December 18th,
After the
2020.
company
699
announcing
contracts.
anticipating
AAPL.
DSMB feedback on
120
interim data
puts.
from pivotal phase 3
December
cardiac
18th,
heart failure
2020.
trial.
600
That's Bravo Charlie
AAPL.
Delta Alpha.
125 calls. December 18th, 2020.
URG, Uniform Romeo
1,540
Golf,
contracts.
under $1 stock popping here. On volume, URG.
Empezamos a recibir una señal de venta en 4 horas.
The SPY is on a buy program. I don't know, man.
Pullback del SPY y ya estamos en el ya estamos ready. Los 33 de nuevo.
COM. 145 puts. December 18th, 2020.
Shares en el 233.
500 MO 47 calls. June 18th, 2021. 1,800 contracts. Knock. 7 calls.
Yogi,
January 20th, 2023. 690 knock.
I was about to tell you
7
there's some
calls.
good premiums on ARVN.
January 20th, 2023.
No, there's no weeklies. I mean, the weeklies, there's only $40 strike, the January 15th, so I'm not gonna go out that far
Oh
away.
shit.
ARLO, Arlo Technologies, getting a pump here to the high
So
on
day
volume.
one,
Alpha
you know,
Romeo
you have
Lima
Wedbush
Oscar.
upgrade. I mean, yeah, it's pulling back, but anything can happen. It could end up rallying and then gapping above $100, and I don't want to hold till January. It's not. Doesn't fit into my model.
That's what she said.
WKHS Workhorse April 34 call sweep, currently at 2133. That's WKHS
I did
Workhorse.
sold a bunch of 750 calls on solo for this week, last Friday. But not that many, not that much, actually. Got them for 25 cents.
Tesla 630.
Snap.
Oh,
50 calls.
it's hurting.
January 15th, 2021.
I mean, it rallied 18 points in the past 30 minutes.
21.
Beast.
December 8th, 2020. 1,110 contracts.
I just bought some puts on the SPY, the 367. Tesla. Wow.
Exercise.
Reportedly, CBD's big dividend restrictions on
632 on Tesla. The run has started.
Eso.
I'm along the 367 puts on the SPY for today.
And at least
No
it's
ayuda.
like Tesla's on autopilot to the upside.
TSLA.
TSLA. 660 calls. December 18th, 2020. 372 contracts.
Debe seguir moviéndose.
Guy, can you find like a
Tenemos el
nice
32 y salimos de esta
Spanish
cosa.
voice for the bot, or you know?
Por ahora estamos bien.
Inning. 10 call. December 18th, 2020. 1,000 contracts. Inning. 10 call. December 18th, 2020. 1,000 contracts. HCC. 22 calls. January 15th, 2021. 1,600 contracts.
Más volumen ahí.
77 shares.
SCHW, Charles Schwab says certain online functionality may be slow or unavailable. Company working to resolve the issue.
What?
That's Charles
230
Schwab.
million shares in the float. Institutional ownership 82%. No news, no news. I don't get it, man. These stocks are moving on air. Shit has 300 million shares and up 10% on 200,000.
Vamos bien en la dirección de Boeing, pero nos adelantamos a la posición. Si no estuviéramos ganando.
Yeah, it's like, can you imagine G being up 10% just like that? Oh shit, Ruby Rubying people.
Un 8.57% de la posición de Boeing.
Inning. 10 calls. December 18th, 2020. 980 contracts. AMD. 90 calls. January 15th,
La
2021.
leche 30.
KND
500
high,
contracts.
Candy Technology. Trader circulating a report here.
Flushing down
Shanghai government
EVLO.
just approved the plan that will accelerate development of new energy vehicle industry in China. That's Kilo November Delta, India.
That I have.
STL. 17 calls. December 18th, 2020. 600 contracts. KNDI. 10 calls.
Un toquecito.
Yogi, you
December
bought the
18th,
367?
Shares of Candy getting a pop here, $8.15.
I did. Towards
Kilo
the
November
10,
Delta,
it's
India.
small. It's,
December 18th,
I don't know.
2020. 684 contracts. KNDI. 9 calls.
I think it's a VWAP test here, and we're gonna bounce. But it's a nice play.
577 contracts.
More than 369.
Rapidito más. Ok, ya salimos. Muy bien.
369s would have been better, I think. They're gonna run more to sell.
Así que tenemos Boeing arriba.
367 is like a lot of maybe it hits, you know.
FLA. 660
If I
calls.
make,
December
if I can
18th,
double them,
Tiene tiempo, ya llevamos bastante
478 contracts.
en live. Así que vámonos para
269 on the SPY.
cerrar ya.
I don't have this.
20 por hoy.
Shares of XPeng ticking
Whoa,
slightly higher now.
SPY,
XPEV on